Hello, in today's video I'm going to be going over my best thrift finds of the year of 2024. I feel like this year I did so good at the thrift store. I did so good thrifting. This year I really focused on thrifting in person, and I also made sure I was really sticking to the styles that I knew I was going to dress. And because of those two things, I feel like I really did a lot of good thrifting this year. Almost everything I thrifted I'm going to be keeping, which I'm going to be doing a declutter here in the new year. And I'm also going to be changing my style a little bit, or at least how I approach my style in the new year. But most of the stuff I'm going to show today is really like the staples of my closet now, where I'm going to be dressing, the aesthetics I want to be in, and I just feel like I did great this year. So I'm going to go through this in different categories. I have pants, I have dresses, I have skirts, outerwear, and then I have tops. So it's probably gonna be a little bit of a longer video, so definitely grab a beverage, sit down, and let's go through my thrift finds from the year. So I'm gonna start off with the one pair of pants that I have to share, and I'm actually really surprised that I'm putting these in this video, but I have these pair of mom jeans that I have been absolutely loving. I think I had these in an outfit video maybe a month or two ago, and I have been wearing them pretty much ever since. They are just so easy to wear. I can wear them with almost any pair of shoes and just like a t-shirt, a graphic tee, and it just looks really cute, really simple. I know that like mom jeans have been like a trend for a while, but it wasn't something that I really was interested in, but I decided to give these a try. These literally were like made for me when I was going down the aisle. They are like my size and they literally say mom jean on them. They're originally from American Eagle. I got these in person at my local Goodwill, and like I said, I've been wearing them a lot. I do have to wear them with a belt, otherwise they are just like a little too big on the waist for my liking. I do think that's supposed to be how they look, but they are great, and I feel like I'm going to be wearing these a lot here over the next couple of months as I get into kind of like my style going into the new year, which I'm going to do, I think, a whole video on that, so stay tuned for that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the one dress that I have for this video, and it is this black athletic dress. I actually got this from ThredUp pretty early on in the year, and it was a staple this summer. It was something that I wore all the time, and it's just really simple. It's originally from Old Navy and just perfect. It's perfect for running around with the kids. I could get it dirty or wet. Like, I would wear this a lot when we would be just like in the backyard doing like water play, and I didn't have to worry about it like getting damaged or ruined or anything, because it has that wicking material, so it could get wet and it would dry really fast. It does not have shorts underneath, so I did have to wear biker shorts underneath, so I just did that, and I definitely will be wearing this into next summer as well. I've actually been able to make this work for cooler days as well. In the spring and in the fall time, I would just wear like a sweater over top or even a sweatshirt and athletic leggings, and it looked really cute. So it is really versatile. I think you could really dress it up, dress it down. I'm pretty sure I wore this to like somebody's like going away party in town because it just was that cute. Let's take a look at some of the skirts that I found this year. This year I did thrift quite a few skirts, specifically crushed velvet skirts. I just like have one in just about every color, but I really do prefer wearing dresses and skirts. So I did kind of focus on thrifting quite a few of those, and I really was into looking for like longer ones or ones that were like short and like a very simple cut. So here's an example of one that I really enjoyed that is like a shorter, very simple cut. This one I actually got from ThredUp, and it is like a plaid reddish blue color, and I really do like it. It came in really handy during the fall time. I wore this to the apple orchard. I wore this to a movie night with a couple of my gal friends, and we watched the new Beetlejuice movie, and so I wore this because it really looks similar to what Lydia wore in the original Beetlejuice. So I just thought it was really cute to kind of like go along with that theme. I feel like it really fits that style, like that like whimsigoth kind of like academia style. It fits me really well. It has like a stretchy waistband even, which I really appreciate, and it's just so cute. I'm going to be wearing it over the winter months as well, because I do think because it's plaid, it's going to work well past the new year here. Another kind of simple cut short skirt is this purple corduroy skirt. This is originally from Target. I got it at the local Goodwill, and this was perfect for a lot of my like whimsy goth inspired looks. Worked really good in the springtime and even in the summer without any tights, and then even into the fall I wore this with a really cute knee-high boot and like a jacket, and it looked really good. I wore it to a meeting actually that I went to for just like a local community event that I was at. It looked really good and still pretty professional despite it being like kind of short. Also, let's talk about the color. I mean, it's perfect. It's the most perfect color, and I love that it is corduroy because it's a good texture, and so it does work well in the winter months. So again, I think this is going to be something I use all year round. I think I might have even mentioned it in the thrift haul, which I think I got this at the very beginning of the year, and that I was going to be able to use it all year round, and I still stand by that. I think the color, just any season, this could work really well for. I have two more skirts that I really enjoyed this year. The first one was this cheetah print skirt. It's kind of hard to see because it's a wrap skirt, but this was something I got a lot of good use out of. I would just wear this with a tank top and my Harley Davidsons, and that was the outfit. I wore this to like a 90s themed like cover night at like one of the local bars, and I wore this and I just thought it looked really good, like worked really well for like that theme. I like dressing for like the theme of like where I'm going, if you didn't catch on to that. Really cute and really simple, and I'm gonna be wearing this as soon as it's warm enough. I don't necessarily think I would wear tights with this. I don't know, I haven't actually tried, so maybe I will give that a try here in the cooler months. That skirt I ended up getting from Thrift. At the same time, I got this one, and I wore this a ton during the spring and the summer months. I wore it with just about everything. A tank top, graphic tees, jackets. It worked so well for like 90s inspired looks because it is kind of like long. It has almost like no shape to it. It's just really simple, and it's floral print. It really reminds me of the craft. So obviously 90s and whimsy goth at the same time. I really like this, and I do think that this is something that I'm gonna have to wait to wear. I don't think I would like wearing tights with this, but again, I haven't really tried, so maybe I'll give it a try. I could maybe do a video on that where I wear some of these skirts with tights, like longer skirts, and kind of see how they look and see if I can style them. Let's go through the tops that I have. So this year I really wore a lot of graphic tees and like basic tops, so I don't have anything too fancy to share. And again, going into 2025, that's kind of gonna be my theme. I really want things that are simple and comfortable, and you're gonna notice that here when I show these three items. So the first top is this graphic tee. This is originally from Old Navy. I got it at the local thrift store, I believe. Yes, I did. And it just says Boulder, Colorado on it. It's really simple, and I don't know why I really was like attracted to this, but I wore it with that skirt, the black and white floral one, quite a bit, and I feel like it's gonna look really cute with the mom jeans as well. And again, I can wear a jacket over this or wear it by itself. I cropped it. Really cute, really versatile. These are the type of graphic tees that I really enjoy, just like simple prints, and I am going to continue looking for more of these into the new year. I finally got a black cable knit sweater. I have two cream ones that I wear all the time. I wear them over dresses and with skirts a lot. That's how I like to get a lot of use out of those during the cooler months, but I really wanted a black one. I got this one from ThredUp. It's originally from the Loft. I have not had it very long, but because it's been on my list for so long, I had to include it in the video. I've only worn it a few times, but I think going into January, February, I'm going to style this with a lot more of the items that I have that really, I think, need like a black sweater with it. I don't mind the cream ones. I really do like them, but I just think for a lot of my looks that I like to wear, this is gonna work pretty well with them. So this is kind of a random one, but this graphic sweatshirt, like graphic print sweatshirt, love this. And I feel like sweatshirts in general was something I was really into this year. This one does say Glacier National Park. I don't think it's originally from there. I'm sure this was like from a fast fashion company. I got it at the local thrift store, and I just really love it. I love the color. It's like a muted, like pinkish red color. I don't even quite know how to describe it, but it's really cute, really cozy, and I wore this with a ton of different things. I'm just realizing that a lot of my stuff that I did end up wearing this summer is packed away, so I can't share it in this video, but I wore this specifically with a skirt that I had, which skirts were another thing I loved this year. Absolutely think the skirt is like the perfect mom piece. Anyways, I wore this with it, and it was so perfect on like cooler days like September when it would get a little bit warmer in the afternoon, but I would need a sweatshirt on top. I wore this a lot, and it was so cute. Perfect. I have two more items to share. One is a pair of shoes, and then one is my outerwear piece for the year. For shoes, my favorite ones that I found this year were these leather boots. They are a riding boot style, but they kind of look more like they're a little bit more heeled. So I think they look a little bit more like a pirate style boot. I got these on eBay. They are genuine leather and they have been amazing. They worked well during the summer, they worked well in fall, and I am going to be wearing them in winter, really like a year-round boot, and they're really comfortable despite having the heel. I really don't like heels. I don't want to wear them pretty much at all, but these are very easy to walk in, very comfortable, and I love the detailing here on the side. Love these, wore these with a lot of the pieces that I have shown here. And the last item is this leather jacket. I mean, this is perfect. This is everything I want in a leather jacket. I've had it in quite a few videos and even mentioned that I was gonna have it in this 2024 wrap-up video. It is perfect. It's originally from Croft and Barrow. I got it at the local Goodwill. I think I paid $20 for this, which is kind of a lot, but for the quality of it and for the fact that I'm gonna have it forever, totally worth the investment. It has a hood on it, which I think is so unique. I definitely was not looking for a jacket that had a hood, but I really feel like it adds to the look. It is quite long. It's hard to get into the full shot here, but it has a zipper and it has ties on it here. So I can do either of the closures with the looks, which I really appreciate because I almost hardly ever use zippers on my jackets. So I like being able to cinch it in with the ties. It's perfect. It very much reminds me of Buffy the Vampire Slayer and like something that she would wear. So very 90s inspired, which fits into my style just perfectly. I haven't really worn this out of the house yet, but I've worn it with a lot of my outfits in my videos. So definitely worth the investment, and I'm gonna have this forever. I absolutely love it. Those are my favorite thrift finds from the year. Again, I just feel like I did so good this year, and the biggest change, like I said, was that I did a lot of thrifting in person. I really feel like you can't beat it. Going to the store and like going through and really seeing what you can find, being able to touch it and know the quality and like if it's something that you want to add to your collection. The other piece is that I just really knew what I was looking for. I've done a whole video on how to get good thrift finds at the store, and that is one of my top recommendation is to know your style. I will link that video in the cards if you're interested in watching it. Let me know how 2024 was for you in terms of thrifting. Did you do good this year, or are you just looking forward to getting into the new year and continuing to curate your style? I definitely want to know your thoughts. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.